Okay, I got some King's X piped into the stereo back here and ready to work on some drawing. This is my modern day equivalent of an art studio, which is just a dining room table. I've got a commission going right now. And this is various photographic references to work from, blown up so I can see things better. That's how that's coming, and just various photos. This is a photo I'm planning to use as a reference, maybe to do a painting of Andy Warhol. And this up here that I've got in the dining room here, this is a painting from 1994. Actually, I can't really get a good angle at it with the light glaring on it, but it's not of a particular place. It's out of my head. It's just pretty much, everything's out of my imagination here. It's based on one of my favorite artists, based on the style of Edward Hopper paintings. But you go in, everything is just pretty much based on planes of light and not really focusing too much, not necessarily on detail. So very bright colors and focusing on planes. A lot of, things are really depressing and secluded here, just like his paintings. That was the goal in this one. A lot of dirty oil spots on the street, a car with a flat tire, an old car. In fact, several of the windows in the church are not only dirty, but they're broken out. And I'm going to turn some of the exposure down here. I might get a little better shot of this. Let's see. Makes it look a little bit more realistic to what you'd see for real. The video camera kind of makes things a little bit too bright sometimes. But it's just based on his style. And then over here is Facebook is not really good for showing a lot of good detail or anything when you post photos of paintings or whatever. This is a little bit a painting I did that's been posted a while. It's Phantom Menace characters. I'm one of the oddballs that actually like this movie, but anyway, that's beside the point. But I'm doing the video here just to show a little bit more detail. Things get lit up when they're far away, but when you do zoom in to things, it's pretty much you're just looking at little flecks of paint. And to get your lights, it's the canvas grain there and that sort of thing. But that's what you deal with in painting. This little bitty flecks of paint can bring a lot of it to life, and you back up and then it just all comes together. It's just a matter of what you do with those little strokes to make it all come together when you get far away, like lights in a building or whatever, and you get back from it and it all comes together. And same thing with every part of this painting. This took a long time. This was a painting that I'd finished in 2002, around that. It was planned and started in late 1999, and it took that long. But I just now started getting back into art and to doing new art since 2002 actually, and reason for the long hiatus is after this painting I went from painting strokes on canvases, I went from doing a lot of art to changing diapers, so that takes a lot more time when you get into that stuff. But anyway, yeah, same thing here, just strokes of paint when you get up close. And you can see how things come together. Facebook can show you none of this. You can only basically, unless you just individually take photos of it, but luckily this camcorder will show as you zoom in and out, the kind of what you're looking at in terms of detail and grain of the canvas. Yeah, you can see any areas of yellow or light. Just have to balance all the darks out, and always constantly mixing colors, and sometimes with oil paint mixing colors right onto the canvas there. But again, just a lot of, you get back, it all comes together, you zoom in, it's just little flecks and strokes of paint on a canvas, and but it all comes together. This required a detail brush, but different references. I mean, mostly photographic references. The center character was from an action figure. This droid was from an action figure. It was not from a photo. Actually, just used the action figure as that model. But again, just flecks of paint all over the place, and as you get back, it all comes together. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show that because it's kind of hard to see on Facebook any detail and that sort of thing. But anyway, this is the equivalent of my modern day art studio, which is the dining room table, and it's better than nothing. Whatever works. So, whether if it gets the job done, that's all that matters. So, anyway, that's all I have going right now. This is a drawing Jennifer Conley I just recently completed, and that's pretty much what I've got going.